Well, yeah, did he retire from, I mean...
I don't know whether he retired from Lenexa or not.
No, Edwardsville was his last,
He left Edwardsville.
but not to
retire, no.
Okay.
So he's teaching full-time right now.
It doesn't say that.
No, it says adjunct.
Adjunct, so he's a part-time,
Doesn't-
professor,
Right.
yes, you're correct.
Just for clarification, the 2010 census showed Edwardsville as 4340. So there you have it. Ask and you shall receive.
I love those laptops.
Good work tonight.
Thank you.
At this point, I would like to open the floor for public comment on this matter. If there is anyone in attendance that would like to comment on the authorizing the city administrator to appoint a new police chief, please come forward, state your name and address for the record, and be heard. That being the case, I would entertain a motion. I move that we authorize the city administrator to appoint Gerald C. Coulomber as police chief.
Second.
Motion Freeman, second Harrison, that we authorize the city administrator to appoint Gerald C. Coulomber as police chief. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
No.
Okay, motion carries. Council updates to staff. Have anything for council?
No.
Does council have anything for staff? Well, I'd like to mention that I went to the Kill Creek wastewater treatment plant and walked around there with Scott Milholland and Jim Melvin, and yes, they were on the cover of the trade magazine, Treatment Plant Operators, that's distributed to like 18,000 or 180,000, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of wastewater operators across the country, with a nice colored glossy photo of Scott on the front, but, you know, all the nice things that they said about it were pretty well borne out on the tour. It was very informational, and the smell wasn't so bad. I'd highly recommend the tour to anybody that wants to go along. But lastly, after passing the last agenda item, I want to thank Captain Jim Moore for, you know, your 3 decades of service to the city, as well as filling in as interim chief on a couple of different occasions. You know, I think we had a really good example of the kind of leadership that Jim helps provide for law enforcement in our community, with the security that was on hand and emergency services that were on hand for Festival on the Trails. It was a heck of a nice event for the city, and our police and public safety from the area were great, and I know that Jim played no small part in helping to organize that. But thank you very much for your service, Jim.
Thank you.
If no one has anything else, entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion Shute, second Harrison, that we adjourn. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned.
Your